Well, we have an unsettled day today. More showers and thunderstorms will pop up this afternoon with a little daytime heating. Another system moves across the southern part of the state tomorrow, but a nice looking weekend shaping up. So picked up another decent rainfall, anywhere from a few tenths of an inch in the west metro to as much as a half inch. For parts of Ramsey County, looks like saw some of the heavier amounts of rainfall within the metro, but heaviest totals were mostly in south central and southwest Minnesota, where we did have a few almost 2-inch reports. Worthington, about 1.75 inches, about 1.5 inches, and Albert Lee too, a little further east. So this was all leftovers from that severe weather off to the southwest. So the closer you were to that, where those storms developed, the more rainfall you got, because it's all kind of fizzling out as it lifts north and northeast. This whole spoke of moisture centered around this upper level low that's just going to kind of continue to meander around the region, and it's got just spokes of energy or vorticity, these what we call short waves kind of rotating around it. And essentially these are cold fronts aloft. Today is a great textbook example of conditional instability. So temperatures at about 18,000 feet, that upper level region, are going to be cooling from the southwest. We've got that cooler air wrapping around that upper level low. And what that does is destabilize the atmosphere. You can imagine with some of this sunshine, it's strong this time of year, and then you cool off the upper layers of the atmosphere, you're generating instability, allowing that warm air to bubble up. So a window of sunshine here midday into the afternoon will help to fuel more clouds and some spotty showers and thunderstorms. We're going to warm up into the low 70s here across southern Minnesota. That'll be enough energy. And you probably noticed, for really the first time this spring, muggy dew points in the 50s. So this is looking at the three-dimensional profile vertical temperatures in red, dew point in green from early this morning. And by the afternoon, with those low 70s, we'll see some clouds form. But if temperatures stayed the same aloft, we wouldn't get those clouds to develop very far. But because we're going to cool these temperatures aloft, you get a new profile of the atmosphere, which allows that surface air to really rise all the way up. So we'll have enough instability, enough of that CAPE, convective available potential energy, to generate some spotty thunderstorms heading into the afternoon across central Minnesota. And then later in the afternoon, we'll see more numerous ones probably. So watch out for those hit and miss thunder showers. Could even see a little small hail or maybe some wind gusts out of that, but pretty low risk of anything severe today. And then another wave comes through tomorrow. This one will affect mostly southern Minnesota late Wednesday into Wednesday night, and then maybe Thursday we'll see a few lingering showers early on, but otherwise mostly missing the Twin Cities in the northern part of the state. Highs will be back in the low 70s tomorrow, but again, that will just generate some of that instability for southern Minnesota to see a few showers and thunderstorms. And all the while, it's going to continue to be cooler near Lake Superior with this kind of southeast wind generally. Thursday, the coolest day, probably mid 60s for highs for most of us. And then we'll see things warming back up for the weekend. And then another wave comes through Friday. More showers and thunderstorms, but this one will kind of kick out that upper level low. Things should generally dry out heading to the weekend. Not 100% dry. There will be an isolated shower or two Saturday and Sunday, but overall pretty nice. Partly cloudy, near 70 Saturday, well into the 70s on Sunday for Mother's Day. So fishing opener Saturday, Mother's Day Sunday, weather's looking pretty good, and still looking likely that we'll hit 80 degrees next week. All the models agree. It's just a matter of which day and how warm. Canadian model's the most aggressive, mid to upper 80s potentially by early to midweek next week. 71 today. Again, watch out by mid to late afternoon for some of those hit and miss thunder showers to develop. Tomorrow, most of the showers stay south of the Twin Cities. Another warm day. Thursday, again, the cooler day with showers to the south primarily, and then Friday, we'll see some of those spotty afternoon, evening showers. And there's the weekend looking pretty good. Just be aware that you might dodge 1 or 2 showers, but not the steady rain we've been seeing here.